Good morning. Looking outside today, looking quiet. We've got some really nice conditions here this morning with dry weather and maybe a little bit of fog in some spots, but mainly a quiet, clear start to our morning in the valley, and we should have a really nice one today. That's if you don't mind the heat. We're going to watch that temperature rise again today, just like yesterday. We hit 86 degrees in Fargo, 88 in Grand Forks, even into Lakes Country, where we weren't so hot. We were still really pleasant. We saw those temperatures rise into the upper 70s yesterday, and more on the way today. So hopefully you enjoyed your last day of summer, West Fargo students, because today back to school and still feeling like summer out there. 87 degrees the high. Should be a really great day on the playground. And waiting up for the bus stop this morning, not too bad either. In fact, we've got temperatures that are into the 60s in the Fargo Moorhead area, 62 degrees. So not as cool as we were yesterday morning to start off. We're also looking at some 50s in Bemidji and Wadena at 54, 60 in Grand Forks, and 68 over in Devil's Lake. Our visibility looks good for most areas. We've had some lowering again over in our eastern viewing area, not as bad as yesterday, but still there are places, Baudette, Bemidji, where we're seeing some lower visibility, and there might be some patchy areas with some dense fog as well in that region. That's where the air is calm. The rest of us have some wind out of the south that is at times getting into the double digits, and we'll see it increase a little bit today gradually throughout the daytime hours. Tri-state view on the radar and satellite map, you can see that things are really quiet. Looks like we have a little radar area just north of Lake of the Woods, so we're doing okay there too. And some cloud cover just off to the east, but really that's it to talk about in the tri-state area as far as rain and cloud cover is concerned. Of course, still watching Tropical Storm Harvey. Still a lot of rain around the Houston area and back into Louisiana as well, and a disturbance that's been riding up along the east coast that brought a lot of rain to Florida, now moving up the coast here this morning as well. Here's a look at some quieter weather for us here in the forecast. By 9 o'clock this morning, temperatures back into the 60s and sunny skies. Notice that wind out of the south. It'll be into the teens, maybe some of us seeing some wind speeds into the 20s later on this afternoon, but by noon, right about 15 miles per hour out of the south, with the wind helping to draw in some warmer air, and that sunshine also helping to bring our temperatures to the upper 70s to around 80 even by the noon hour. Ahead through the afternoon, getting out of school around 3 o'clock, we're looking at some sunny skies, temperatures in the mid to some upper 80s, and perhaps even warming a degree or two from there. By 5 o'clock, we might get close to that 90-degree mark in Grand Forks. Fargo, 87 degrees. We were only 2 degrees off of it yesterday in Grand Forks, and with that stronger south wind helping to bring in warmer air, we might just get there. Now, for later on this evening, another beautiful night. We're looking at some temperatures in the 70s, upper 70s even, around the 8 o'clock hour, and our model trying to indicate that we'll see an isolated shower or two. We've got a boundary that's going to be moving through overnight tonight. With that, the wind picks up a little bit. You can see some winds gusting into the 20s around 11 o'clock, and perhaps an isolated shower, a thunder shower, as this drops south. But notice, not a lot. Our model is not impressed with our rain chances, but just keep in mind that we could see 1 or 2 of these pop up here overnight and into the early part of the morning hours tomorrow morning. Now, through the rest of the day, looking great. It's just a little bit cooler with that northerly flow. We'll see temperatures that are mainly in the 70s to around 80 degrees for your high for your Wednesday. So not quite as hot, maybe more comfortable for those who aren't in love with those 80 to 90 degree temperatures. Check out this photo. It's that time of year. We've got some combining going on. This was around sunset in the Sikeston area. Thank you, Aaron, for sharing that. Really pretty photo with us. Very, very nice scene in North Dakota. Here's a look at our 7-day planner. 87 again, the high today. Tomorrow, that isolated chance for a shower, but I really think it'll be mainly dry for tomorrow. Thursday, mostly sunny skies and a high of 79, so not as hot, but still pleasant. And ahead for your Friday, if you're taking off Friday for a long holiday weekend, that's the one day where we have the best bet for some rain and thunder happening on Friday. Saturday for the game and tailgating looks great. And Sunday, warm, 88. And for Labor Day, not bad, upper 70s.
Sounds good. All right, Lisa, thank you very much. As we mentioned, many students will be starting their first day of classes today, including some at a brand new school in West Fargo. We'll get a live report from Brooks Harbor coming up next.